two teams that have started out in very different directions. The Dodgers at 7-0, everything has gone right.
Perfect, really. I mean, is it possible this team is better than advertised?
The opposite story for what's happening in Atlanta. They have some injuries they've dealt with. They got a PED setback this week that hurt. And by the way, they're still looking for their first win of the year. Sounds weird to say.
With Blake going against the Braves lineup right now, there's a lot of panic on their offensive side. So if they come out swinging and trying to rake their way out of this slump, it's going to be good equation for Blake Snell.
Second walk of the inning, and the Braves have first and second now with two gone. They'll bring up Brian De La Cruz.
Grounded to third, taken by Muncy. Oh, it gets by Hernandez, and the Braves are going to strike first on the throwing error by the Dodger third baseman.
That is Max Muncy over at third base, and you take this any way that you can get it. It looks like it should be a routine play. It is somewhat of a long throw, but you can see the short hop and no Freddie Freeman over at first base, and Kike Hernandez can't come up with a pick.
Allen to left field. That's going to get down, and it's going to roll to the wall. De La Cruz is being waved home. He is tagged out at the plate, but the Braves do get another one. And they take a 2-0 lead before the Dodgers ever grab the bats.
When Bryce Elder last started, it was last Friday against the Charlotte Knights in a AAA game. He gave up 5 earned runs in 2 2/3 innings. His assignment tonight is much tougher. The unbeaten defending World Series champion Los Angeles Dodgers.
Ground ball. The former MVP is bouncing out to first, one away. Ozzie was cheating up the middle. Braves will take that. Couple of ground outs from a pair of MVPs in Ohtani and Betts. 2-2. Got him. Great start for Bryce Elder.
Had him flailing after a sinker away, and a great start for Elder and the Braves. It's a 1-2-3 bottom of the first. Stuart Fairchild, who the Braves just received in a trade from the Reds.
Now he's trying to lay down a bunt, and he's going to reach. Muncy with his second throwing error in as many innings. And that one was nowhere near.
Well, defense can go into a slump just like you can when you're inside the batter's box, and that might be happening right now for Max Muncy, who's going to be in his own head after 2 errors, 2 innings into this game.
Good bunt here by Eli White. And White with that great speed easily beats Snell to the bag. Little small ball for the Atlanta Braves here in the second inning. So flip the lineup card over. They're at the corners with 1 out, and Ozzie Albies stands in. Ozzie out to center field. Pages back. Reaching up. It gets over his glove. 1 run is in. White will go for third. Ozzie ends up at second. And the Braves finding some offense here in L.A. on a Wednesday night.
Pages does a pretty good job out there. He was close, but off the glove. What was amazing to me about that play, as that ball was hitting the glove of Andy Pages, Eli White was standing on first base to tag.
$182 million arm of Snell struggling here against Atlanta tonight. Olsen drives it to left. Conforto is back. It's over his head and off the wall. 2 more come home. And it is 5-0 Atlanta, and we're only in the second inning.
What a great at-bat right here from Matt Olson. Again, fouling off those pitches that were up, but he goes back to the fastball again and elevated again, this time not as much, and that gives Matt Olson an opportunity to drive this, and it's just a beautiful piece of hitting.
1 on 1 out for Tommy Edman, who started this season on a 7-game hitting streak. Ahead 3-1. Elder deals. Edman lifts a fly ball deep center field. White going back. He's out of room, and it's gone. The Dodgers of Shohei Ohtani and Mookie Betts and Teoscar Hernandez are led by Tommy Edman with 4 home runs in the early going.
He's been looking for more pop from the left-handed side. The power is his natural right-handed side, but he has changed his posture at the plate to look for a little bit more bat speed, and he has found it.
1 away in the 4th inning, and here's Michael Conforto. Crushes this ball straight away center field. It is his home run. His first as a Dodger.
It is a pretty swing no matter what swing he's using. And this one had that sound. Wow.
And that's more his baseline swing that he can now have for a full season. Pages on, and Ohtani coming up, representing the tying run. And feeling due. 1 for 9 in this series. On a 2-2, Ohtani cracks a line drive to right field, and the first two have reached in the fifth. Pages chugging to third. He's in there. First to third, Andy Pages.
Ohtani does a nice job with his two-strike approach. De Los Santos last year, 7th worst in the big leagues as far as putting people away with 2 strikes.
Tying run aboard. That's the go-ahead run. 3 home runs this season, all of them to give the Dodgers the lead.
Right back where it came from, and the Braves are going to get a huge double play. De Los Santos stuck his glove out on the liner from Betts. How big was that?
Everybody chipping in on the defense that we have talked about this season.
The pitch swung on and missed, struck him out. Teoscar Hernandez has the hat trick, 3 strikeouts, and a nice recovery by Enyel De Los Santos.
Raisel Iglesias has started to loosen. Well rested. You wonder how many outs they're willing to go to him for here. Yet to slow Conforto in this game. He's got a home run. He's got 2 walks. He's reached 5 of his last 7 times up. Crack bat down the line. Here comes Fairchild. Won't get there. Perfect night continues for Conforto. 2 walks, now 2 hits. And in a 2-run game, the tying run is coming up.
Even in a 2-0 count right now, Brian Snitker is not taking any chances. He knows his club needs the win, and Iglesias is coming on. Right now, the Braves just trying to get a win before heading back home. And Raisel Iglesias is going to try to get a 5-out save here against the Dodgers.
The pitch up and in, and ball 4. Tying runs on base in the bottom of the 8th.
And Tommy Edman, who leads the team with 4 home runs after his shot in the 2nd. Chopper to first. Olsen to the bag. 2 out. Tying run into scoring position.
Great time for Max Muncy to bust out right here. Torpedo and all.
Muncy 2 for 24 with 11 Ks. And a frustrating start to this season. And it's hit into right center field, and Max Muncy has found it just in time. It's a game-tying double.
The Braves go to the well and bring their closer in early. Max Muncy goes to the well and picks on this changeup, and yes, he threads the needle in there. Perfect to right center. Puts himself at second base as the winning run or the go-ahead run that ties this game up.
5 unanswered for the Dodgers to tie this game up into the bottom of the 9th. Chance to win it in walk-off fashion and become the first defending champ in the history of baseball to start the season 8-0.
Not that I'm not rooting for Andy Pages to do something positive here, but it'd be nice walk-off to have Ohtani hit one.
Yeah, it would be pretty cool, wouldn't it?
This bobblehead night.
Down on a high fastball. All right. All right. Here's Ohtani.
Well, this would be fitting if it were to end right here and everyone on their feet at Dodger Stadium.
Shohei Ohtani on his bobblehead night.
High fly ball to center field. Harris is back. Ohtani! Inevitable! Ladies and gentlemen, embrace this. Embrace this man. Embrace this team this season. An 8-0 start for the defending champs. Unprecedented. Every single night, they do something that makes you say, wow, how much fun is this? 8 down, 154 to go. Dodgers 6, Braves 5.